Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am Montoya. We're going to take a quick look at the roadmap roundup which came out yesterday. A couple of interesting new tidbits in there that might be of interest to you if you're waiting for Pyro to come out. Also, we'll take a quick look at the the funding chart, because the Free Fly event is coming to an end today. So if you have not done so, you have a couple hours left. You can try Star Citizen for free. Use the referral code listed below to get you a free P-52, which is a cool little ship. You get one, I get one, everyone is happy, but you got to do it fast because time is running out. I was curious to see what is happening with the funding of this week. So we had, I would say, the final number's not in, but where we 3 million, 0.2, another one, 3.5 to maybe 4 million for the Free Fly event, which is not bad. We'll get the proper numbers when this is all finalized very soon. But in light of the state of the patch that we had, 3.18 was kind of rough. 0.1, not bad at all. Now 3.18.2 is coming out to PTU. And if all goes well, we might see it by next week. So coming along very nicely. Also, this morning, in other news, in case you haven't seen it yet, now not too much of a spoiler, but
and that appears like the automated flight termination system has
unfortunate. Beautiful explosion, though. If you watched the launch, right from the second it took off. In fact, let's do a bit of this first, because this is fascinating. It's also groundbreaking and historic. Here's the takeoff of Starship. There we go. Look at this thing. Was it 16 million pounds of thrust? Largest one ever. Lots of excitement from the crowd. So, right from here, it's tilting at a bit of an angle, and that is definitely one of the slower accelerating launches that we've seen in recent times. But I mean, it's a massive ship, right? Off it goes. Maybe it just looks like it's not pulling many G's because it's so big, but it does seem like it was a slow takeoff. If you're watching this live, you would have immediately seen a bit of issues. You'll see it right now. I'm thinking that this thing is going awesome. Let's go forward a bit. So there, beautiful shot, but you can clearly see that a couple of the Raptor engines are not on. Upwards of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta squint my eyes. Let's see. There it is, Thix. I think upwards of 6 engines failed to fire. Now, apparently, it's supposed to be a redundancy that it can do it with 6 or 7 engines actually not working, but not ideal. And there it goes. That was awesome. Nice to see that launch. Too bad it didn't work out, but that's how we learn and go forward, I guess. So, on to the roadmap. So, notable changes for April 19th. This is of yesterday from the progress tracker. With this update, we're adding the majority of the Q2 2020 schedule for downstream teams, starting with this, which is the Headhunters faction outfit. So, if you're waiting for Pyro to come out, there's a couple of things we know, and that's going to be new gangs, new NPCs in there, and one of these gangs is the Headhunters, and the Headhunters faction outfits have been passed along to the SC character art team schedule. I know we've seen a couple of different clips and teasers from Pyro. Has this been shown? If you do have any images of what the Headhunters faction looks like, pass on to me. I was looking for that information. I couldn't find it earlier, but if it does exist, let me know. Rough and Ready faction outfits, another faction, and that is also passed along to the SC character and art team schedule. Now, new missions, Mining Resource Rush. I spoke about this in my stream yesterday. By the way, I'm hopping onto Twitch, trying to be more regular on there too. So drop by my Twitch channel. I'll be more regular on there too. It's a twitch.tv/Montoya test. This is what the channel looks like. 1.2 thousand followers already. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. I had upwards of 12 subscribers already, which means I'm now an influencer. A proper one, right? So yeah, drop by the Twitch channel. We'll be doing more regular streams from there. I was playing last night. We were doing SC and drinks last night with the boys. Thank you very much, guys. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I had to end the stream early because I had to go make dinner, which was delicious burgers. The burgers were great, by the way. Thank you for your continuing support on Twitch. I do appreciate it. So going back to the topic here, which was the new missions Mining Resource Rush. Various large clusters of asteroids around Stanton are being sold off by several organizations. For a fee, civilians are given access to these spatial mining claims and allowed to mine until the cluster is depleted, drawing many mining crews and occasional pirates to these hotspots. So what is going to happen is this. There'll be a certain contract for you in your contracts manager, but you have to pay to get that contract first. Now, it's going to pay a lot more than the existing ones because it's also a lot more dangerous. I don't know what the fee will be. Maybe you have to pay 5,000, 10,000. Maybe there'll be ones where you have to pay 100,000 UEC to get the contract. But if you go get the contract, you're guaranteed to get a big haul coming back at the risk of being attacked by pirates also. No doubt this might attract PvP to the area also, knowing that there's big, juicy mining ships there that they can then pirate. PvP might be making its way, so you may have to get some friends together to protect you not only from NPCs but other players who might be coming after your bounty. I like this idea. I think it's definitely going to add a lot more interesting fun to the game, and definitely one that I think you should all be trying out. Coming along also are new missions, the Package Extraction, a new multiplayer mission where players will work together to recover stolen prototype ship components. I love the idea of this. Now, we've spoken about this at length many times before and also mentioned on my stream, by the way, which is on Twitch at twitch.tv/Montoya Test. Hey, there's me doing something with my hand. So the idea of prototype ship components is something which is going to add a lot of flavor to this game. And what that is the example of a shield generator. Right now, you can buy certain levels of shield generators. Now, there may be a prototype or an alien ship generator, shield generator, that pops up once in a while. And if you get that and you put that in your ship, it'll boost your shields 2x. I'm just pulling numbers out of my hat here. Maybe it boosts 0.5, maybe 0.75. Maybe it's a really fancy alien prototype ship component that gives you a 3x boost to your weapons or your shield or something. These will be highly prized objects to have. People will fight over them, people will seek them out, and obviously they might be very precious to sell, have a lot of value if you sell them on the market for UEC. So I like the idea that this has been introduced. I think this definitely adds a lot of reasons to go and do these missions and also get these prototype ship components from people who have them already. Crusader Security asks players with extracting these highly classified components from Ninetales transport ships before they can escape off-world, and this deliverable has been added to the mission feature and narrative team schedule. I can't wait to see this in-game. I'm curious to see what these prototype ship components are. Like I mentioned, there might be one for shields, there might be one for guns, there might be one for whatever. Maybe there's a ship component boosts everything on your ship. The possibilities are endless, but also the way you want to now customize your ship. If you're not much into combat and you want better shields, there might be a component out there that you specifically need for your ship and must have. This is an awesome mission idea. It's a game loop I'm very, very excited for. And the last one they mentioned is called Data Heist. So initially I thought, oh, data running, it's in finally, but not really. It's just implementing missions that task players with infiltrating locations held by NPCs, reaching data stores, and setting data to upload to offsite handlers. I can see this eventually leading into something to do with data running. You perhaps need to be situated at a certain point with a Mercury Star Runner to get this data transmitted to you, and then you have to fly your ship to somewhere else and transmit it. This could be one of the precursors to what's leading to data running. But anyway, this deliverable has been added to the mission feature narrative list, and it is out. So cool beans, lots of cool stuff coming in. I'm dying to see what this prototype component issue will be. The data heists, I think this will lead to a lot more. And the mining resource rush, big time profits from mining these areas, but you will need friends to protect you. Let me know your thoughts on what we see here and the launch. Unfortunately, maybe we'll see another one in a month or so, but coming along nicely. With that, ladies and gents, if you like my content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and also go visit my Twitch channel at Montoya Test. That's twitch.tv, Montoya Test right over there. And I will see you maybe later today. Do another stream. I'll catch you next time.